Tommy, slow start for you guys, especially on the offensive end for you guys against Liberty. Maybe just talk about the adjustments that you'll have going into this game, knowing you'll have some film to work off of, and how much of a factor that will be.
I think it's definitely a big factor knowing what to expect, kind of, because we were kind of just having basically a guessing game of what type of defense they were going to run, because we didn't know if they were going to run 3-4 or the 4-3, and that's a big adjustment for the offense. So we kind of had to guess at what they were going to run, and knowing what UNC is going to run is a big help to us because of the fact that we can see the film, we can see where their defensive linemen are going to be and their front seven and everything, and then we will be able to prepare for that more and see what type of plays we can run into their defense.
As far as the people outside looking in, looking at North Carolina's performance and seeing the blowout they had, and then look at your guys' performance, and you squeak by an FCS opponent, what do you guys have to say to those people who are saying that you have no chance going into this game just because they don't know the ins and outs of the schemes and the film and how much that stuff plays a factor?
Football is definitely a week-to-week sport. I mean, we didn't bring our best game to the Liberty game, and that plays a big factor into it as well, and that is on us. We need to bring our best game every game, no matter what, and we just need to execute, and I believe that we'll be able to be in the game and compete with UNC.
What will you guys have to do to execute sooner rather than later? Because it took you guys a while to get into rhythm against Liberty. What do you guys have to do to get off to a fast start against North Carolina?
I believe that we just need to, everybody hone in on the game week and be able to, with the film work and everything, they'll be able to see where their assignments will be even faster, and they'll be able to play faster and get to their assignments better.
And North Carolina's defense, what are you guys seeing so far? Anything different compared to last year when you played?
They're still big and physical on the defensive line, and their linebackers are still fast. I mean, they're a great front seven team, and they have a great defense altogether, and they played well on last Saturday.
And speak on the revenge factor too. You guys went to Chapel Hill last year, didn't have a very well game. This year you got them at your place, so maybe the excitement of being able to revenge for last year's game?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely be excited and want to get revenge on that game because we got blown out at their place last year. So we're going to come out fired up, and we're going to want to play hard and be able to get to all our assignments, and we're going to want to take it to them just like they did to us.
Can you imagine what their players have gone through the last 2 years? Just all the stuff they've had to deal with, NCAA sanctions, no bowl game. It's something that could either bond a team or, break it apart.
Yeah, that's a difficult situation for any football team, and I couldn't imagine being part of that and seeing your coach get fired 2 weeks before the season starts, and then have a new coach for 2 seasons basically, because they had a new coach last year and then a new coach this year. So I couldn't even imagine having to change systems completely through 2 times basically, and not knowing what was going to happen to your team with all the NCAA sanctions and everything. So it would have been a crazy time.